Here it is. Okay. So, looks like we're recording. As we check our homework from yesterday, we are reviewing. Fill in the blank. Factors come in
pairs,
except when you have
multiples,
doubles, then you only list it once. Okay. Multiples are
skip counting,
multiples are
skip counting.
Good. Just reviewing that. Number 1 we just did. Number 2 we just did. Number 3, did I ask Dawson? Did you do number 3, or do I need to ask Brady?
Not yet.
Number 3, the number is 14. What are the 4 factors?
1 and 14, and then 2 and 7.
Good. Now, I like the way he said that. 1 and 14, because 1 times 14 is 14. 2 times 7 is
14.
But some people in 4 Greens, they wanted them to be in least to greatest. 1, 2, 7, 14. I'm fine however you list them. I did this to remind you of Mimi, where they meet at the bottom. When you multiply it by the other part of the pair, it equals the number that you're trying to list it as a factor for, okay?
Okay.
Good job, Dawson. Brady, number 4. The factors for 20.
I did 1 times 20, 4 times 5, and 2 times 10.
Good. So if you wanted them least to greatest, 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 20. And I'll just take this moment to put that one up on the board because it's a very good teaching time. It is 20. 1 in itself, right?
Right.
2 and 10 because it's even, right?
Right.
4 and 5. Okay, now here's Mimi's method. We did it yesterday. 1 times 20 is
20.
2 times 10 is
20.
4 times 5 is
20.
And I have 3 pairs, and I put 3 lines under my 20. Lily, you're not drawing. Put it away because you're not listening. I understand you didn't do your homework. You need to pay better attention than anybody else in the room. Okay, because you will be finishing this tonight. If you finish it before too late, you can send me a picture, Lily, and I'll check it if you send me a picture, okay? Number 5, Melody, the factors for 33.
1 and 33, and then 3 and 11.
Good. 1, 3, 11, 33. And again, I like how she did them in pairs. We tried doing that in 4 Green, and people were like, can you do them from least to greatest? That's how they're on my paper. Okay. So we try to please everybody, but I do like how they're doing them in pairs. Number 6. Annabelle, you left yours home, right? Yeah. Mary Kate, number 6, we have the number 37.
1 times 37.
Right. Do you know what you call numbers like 2 and 37 when they only have 2 factors? They only have 2 factors, 1 and themselves. Starts with a P. It's a certain type of number. Starts with a P. Where are you? I don't see your hand, therefore I just wrote your name on the board. I'm asking a question. And I'm waiting, like a good teacher would, to give everybody the opportunity to think. What are those certain type of numbers that start with the letter P that only have 2 factors? Brady, if I was you, I'd put my green book down. As a matter of fact, I just put it in my backpack. Leave your notebook out, though. So it looks like you're going to hurt yourself. You're like doing that with it. So, what do they call Mary Kate?
Perfect numbers.
That's a good guess. It is a P word, but it has 1 syllable. Numbers that only have 2 factors, just like the number 2 and the number 37. 1 and themselves. Brady?
Perseverance number?
I'm sorry?
Perseverance.
No, and I said it has one syllable, begins with a P. Mary?
Parentheses.
No, parentheses are this, and that definitely doesn't have one syllable. Did you change your mind, Melanie? You think you've
can I
heard of
just
it?
take a guess?
Yes.
I was just gonna say pairs, but then
No, good try. Who's heard, maybe you've heard prime numbers. Prime numbers.
Oh, my
Who's heard of
sister.
that?
Me.
Golly, geez, you all must not be doing the same Khan Academy Fort Greene is. I had like 7 hands went up. Oh, I've had that on Khan Academy. So now you know. Prime numbers, such as the number 2 and the number 37, only have 2 factors. What are they? 1 and...
Themselves.
Do you know what you call all the other numbers that have more than 2 factors? And it has 3 syllables. It does not begin with a P. Mary Kay? So numbers are classified by either prime or this other category.
Primitive?
No, it begins with a C.
Oh.
3 syllables. Every other number, if it's not a prime number, is this. Lily? Begins with a C. Sure. You may have had it in Khan Academy.
Wait, what is it?
I didn't see your hand. She's guessing. You decided not to? Is your hand up, Brady? What do you call them? 3 syllables, begins with a C. Every other number that has more than 2 factors is called this. Mary Kay?
Calculates?
No, that does begin with a C.
I was gonna calculate.
Mary?
I lost my name.
Gosh, you all must be doing different Khan Academy.
We aren't doing
I
one.
know I've done.
Okay, composite. Say that with me.
Composite.
Composite. Say it again. Composite. Numbers that have 3 or more factors, those are numbers that are in pairs that when multiplied equal that number, are called what? Composite. You're not convincing me. What are they called?
Composite.
If they only have 2 factors, such as the number 2 and the number 37, they're called prime. You learned 2 new words today. Abby?
I've heard of both of those in Khan Academy.
Golly, geez, I mean, like half the class over there had heard of them. Now, they couldn't tell me what composite until I said it, and then I've heard of that.
I heard of it from my sister.
Yes, so it's very important, especially when you start working in fractions. Fractions are so much fun. Fractions, you really need to know your factors and your multiples. Does anyone need any of the factors repeated in 1 through 6? Lily, you didn't do the homework, so what's your question?
I have a question. What does a dot mean in math?
I'm sorry?
What does a dot mean in math?
It's a decimal point.
No, like my brother has this thing with like 4.2.
And well, that's a decimal point, or if you are in Khan Academy, it will have you working in a certain section, and everything for you all should be 4 and then a period there. And then it might say G for geometry, or 4NO for number operations. That is a period. That way, if it has a letter and a number, if it's all numbers, that dot is called a decimal. Hopefully you've all heard of that with money.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, question, Annabelle?
I know I didn't do
Could you wait for a second? Start again.
I know I didn't bring my homework, but can I still remember something?
Absolutely. Annabelle wants to give the first 5 multiples for the number 2. She skipped counting by 2s. So please include the number. Everybody in Fort Greene wanted to skip that number and go to the next number. So skip count by 2s, Annabelle.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
How many of you got that?
Oh, I
Hopefully
did.
everybody.
Well, yeah, I did 12.
Yeah, 8. Mary Kay, skip count by 3s.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18.
Good, and you went 1 more than you needed to. I wouldn't count off. Number 9, skip count by 6s, Colton.
6 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36.
Good, and let's 6, 12, 18.
Wait, was I supposed to do
30.
36?
Sometimes you all talk louder or faster than other people can listen.
I know.
Okay, Grayson, number 10. Skip count by 8s.
8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48.
Well, and you did one more than you needed to. So 40s as far as you needed to go, but don't count it wrong. Does anyone need any of the skip counting? The multiples. Brady, which one?
I did the one that Colton did.
I'm sorry?
The one that Colton did.
Colton, did you do 6s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
6, 12, 18, 24, 30.
Where was it? Did he go up an extra?
I'm sorry?
Did he go in that up an extra?
I did the 36.
I don't know what you, can you say it again?
Did he go up one more?
Yeah, you can. I won't count it wrong. Sorry, I have a hard time hearing some of you. Lily, thank you for not yelling out. Did you need any of 7 through 10 repeated? Because you didn't do the work, so. What number?
Number 10.
We just did number 10. Can you do number 11? And Lily, I got several emails in my classroom, private messages. Lily, if you eat one banana each day, how many bananas will you eat in 12 days? 12. 12 times 1.
Wait, I
How
got
many bananas
13.
would you have eaten in 10 days, Lily?
10.
10 times 1. How about 11 days?
11.
11 times 1. How about 13 days, Lily?
13.
13 times 1.
10, 11.
Now, I agree.
So did I.
That question was poorly written.
It was.
It was poorly written. I would have done something other than ones. I would have done something that somebody would have had to work a little harder for. But I got like 4 messages from people, and I hopefully answered all of them back. Don't make it hard. Abby?
For number 11, I had to read the question 5 times because I was like, are you sure that's
I know. It's
I
just,
know, I was confused.
I know.
I was
I
the one
know.
who emailed you.
Let me tell you this.
What the?
I did.
Somebody who probably has never been in a classroom with 4th graders probably wrote the question. So if we had 4th graders writing the questions, or maybe even the 4th grade teachers, they would probably be written a little more clearly. So if you missed it, I'm sorry, it was a poorly worded question. Question, Brady.
That was enough one.
Can you wait till we finish the bottom?
Yeah.
Can you? Perfect. Lily, question, we're doing the bottom as our spiral review.
Could you say number 8?
Number 10 is 8, 16, 24, 32, and 40. So you did do some of them, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
That one was 8.
Okay. Now, the bottom is review. And I apologize. When I wrote this little note here, I just wanted to remind you to do what? Group them with what?
Parentheses.
Some people thought I needed you to tell me which property. No, I didn't need that. If you did it, that's just extra. Okay, number 12. I'm going to go back over with, wait a minute, I think Colson's turn. Colson, what's the product for number 12?
12.
12. Number 13, Abby, the product.
40.
40. Did I miss anybody when I jumped around? Number 15, Jaden, what's the product? Wait a minute, did I skip 14 again?
Yes.
You won't believe this. I skipped 14 and 4 green. I don't know why. Jaden, number 14, tell us the product.
72.
Good. Number 15, Dawson, the product. For 15. Number 15,
Which one is it up there? It's all blurred.
it should be, or you should have an answer.
It's the
On your
second
paper.
row.
Yeah, on your paper. Just tell us your product. For number 15. Did you not do the bottom? Do you know 2 people in 4 green didn't do the bottom? It was on the paper, so would you write in the correct products? You have to count them wrong. I thought it was pretty clear.
15.
Yeah, 15 is 60. Oh, I just gave the answer. Darn it.
Yeah, I was about to do it.
Melanie, number 16, the product.
66.
And number 17, Brady.
240.
240. Does anyone need any repeated?
All checks. All checks.
Lily?
Number
15 is 60. And that's one of those three in there that if you know your 5s or your 12s, that was a basic fact times what?
1.
Thank you. Basic fact times
1.
and anything times itself times 1 is always
Itself.
Lily, which one?
16,
16, let's tell her. 66, 17, 240. Now 17 was pretty simple. It was a basic fact and then times 10. You know the trick on tens or hundreds or thousands, right?
Right.
Basic fact, count your zeros. Which one do you need, Abby?
I don't need all the repeated, but can I use the
After Brady, anybody else? So how many of you got all, oh, Grayson, did you need one?
I think I needed number 12.
12, and thank you all so much for just waiting quietly. One day you'll need 1 or 2 repeated, and I could have heard a pin drop. Is 12. Grayson, number 12, the answer product is 12. How many got all those right? Oh, wave to me. I'm going to wave back. Good job. These were additional practice like the night before. And we just did some more practice in class yesterday and today. So I hope it's becoming more clear to you. I hope you're learning your basic facts. Basic facts are so important. Put your grade if you missed 0, A+, -0, big smile, outstanding, awesome. If you missed 1 or 2 or even 3, you worked hard enough to get a check plus, okay? Check plus. Put this in your red folder. Make sure your red folder's in your backpack with your green book. Colton?
Can I use the bathroom after Lily?
Well, it'll be Brady, then Abby, then you, okay? Okay, so now we'll check our partner work. Now we'll check our partner work. Yes, Annabelle? Oh, well, I can check those too. Did anybody do even and odd besides Dawson and or did you do even and odd or just even? Awesome. I'll check yours after we check the odd. Dawson, can you pull your vest up, please? Okay. Now, I am going to close my device. Here's what I'd like to do. First of all, I'll turn the lights on. I'm giving you a stretch break if you'd like it. So make sure your mask is on. You can stand up, you can stretch, put your hands out. You shouldn't be close to anybody. You can march in place if you'd like to. It cooled down in here, thank goodness, right? I was about to pass out. You did not want that to happen, did you? Okay. Now, when I get to 0, I would like to do a little bit of multiple skip counting. Multiples are skip counting. Multiples are skip counting. Multiples are skip counting. Okay. 5, 4, 3,
Smile.
2, 1, 0. Now, if you'd like to move, you have to stay in your Jeremy area. We are skip counting by tens. So our number is 10. We're giving the first 5 multiples, not including 0. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Oh, somebody went past, but I wouldn't count on.
70, 80, 90, 100, 120, 130, 140,
Let's do the first 5 multiples of 3. Ready? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Nope. I said the first 5. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. One more. Let's do the 6s. 1, 2, 3. 6, 12, 18, 24, I had 4 with factors, I had 4 with multiples. So I'd like to move around. So if I call on your partner, would you not raise your hand until everybody, at least one person in the partnership has had a turn? Got it?
Got it.
Okay, I will start with the number 4. Who wants to give that one to me? Dawson, where's your notebook? Brady, where's your notebook? Get it out. Got yours, Colton?
Oh.
Good, I didn't see it. Okay, thank you. Okay, Lily, you and your partner, tell me, or your partner helped you if he's not here. Tell me the 3 factors of 4.
1,
Yes?
2,
Uh-huh.
and 4.
Good. Now, I won't do this on all of them, but I'm doing this on a few of them. Just to remind you. 1 times 4 is
4.
2 times 2 is
4.
okay. And when I have it doubles like that, I just do the arrow. Okay. Number 13, Grayson, you're and your partner. Tell me the factors of 14.
1,
1.
2,
2.
7,
I'm sorry, I should only hear Mr. Jewell. Start again. I heard 1, I heard 2.
7, 14.
Good. Now, we'll do a couple of more meanings. So when I do this, I need you to tell me the answer. 1 times 14 is
14.
2 times 7 is
14.
And each time I did that, I should have underlined it.
Down.
Oh, let's see, Melanie, you and your partner, tell me the factors of 28.
28 or 1.
Okay?
14.
Okay?
7,
And
2.
okay. So I heard you work with Melanie.
I worked with
Colson? Okay. So can Colson finish it out? Colson, I heard 1 and 28, 2 and 14.
7 and 6.
Well, that'd be 42. Melanie, what's the other half of 7? 7 times 1 equals 28.
5.
No, that'd be 35.
4.
Okay, good. Thank you, Colson. Now, this will be my last meeting, okay? So, 1 times 28 is?
28.
2 times 14 is?
28.
4 times 7 is?
28.
Good. Okay. I really did lie because Dawson, who's your partner? Okay, so I'd like you to tell me, Dawson, on behalf of you and Annabelle, what are the factors of 35? So go ahead, Dawson.
1 and 35.
Yes?
That's all we got.
Can someone help them? Brady, I don't think I've heard from you and your partner. What are the other 2 factors of 35? Did you say 2? Because 35 is not even. What'd you say? 3 won't go into 35 evenly either. Help us out, Lily.
5,
And
Oh, I should have got that.
5 and
7,
good. Okay, last one. 1 times 35 is? 5 times 7 is?
35.
That was not very strong. But we're moving on to multiples. Okay. Tell me by waving to me if you and your partner got all 4 of those correct. Wave to me. Okay. And Colton, you'll need to check yours. Who is Colton's partner? Hopefully he had them right.
Me. Oh,
no, not me, but I'm
Who's you are? Did y'all get them right?
Mhm.
Good.
Yeah.
Now, we already did number 19. And again, I would never have asked you for the multiples of 1. I just think it's a tricky question. Who would like to do number 21 that hasn't given me an answer yet? Mary Kate, you're skip counting by 5s. Go for it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay, so she went to 25 because she didn't include 0. In the directions, it didn't say to not include 0.
Sorry.
So it's okay, I wouldn't count it wrong. So if you included 0, you'd stop at 20. If you started with 5, it would be 25. But please of 0. Because any number times 0
Is 0.
is 0. Just don't want you to forget that. Question, Colson?
Can I go to the bathroom?
You may. Who's your partner?
Melanie.
And Melanie, make sure that if you missed any, make sure that you tell him when he gets back. Okay, number 23. Brady, you're skip counting by 7s, kind of like football sport.
0, 7, 14, 21, 28, 36, 44.
Oh my goodness, you talked so fast. What was after 28? 35?
36.
30, that's right. It's not 36 though, it's 35.
14.
Yeah, 7 times 5 is 35. Okay, again, if you didn't include 0, 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. If you included 0, you stopped at 28. Again, every number has a multiple of 0, and what is it? 0. Lily, want to do the last one? I don't think she's available right now, and you possibly, I can check and see if she'd be free in just a minute when I let you all work on your basic facts on that. Grayson, you want to do 21 or 25?
No, but can I go to the bathroom after Colton?
Yes. Who wants to do 25? You're skip counting by 9s.
Oh, I do.
Colton.
Wait, it's from 0, 9, 18, 27,
Uh-huh.
36.
Uh-huh.
Is that it?
Well, if you began with 0, it would be. If it wasn't, you'd go to 45. Do you all notice the thing on 9s? Have you noticed it before? Okay. It's 8, 7, 6, 5. Because 9 is pretty close to what? 10. Okay, anybody need any of that? Well, you don't need them repeated, they're on the board. Now, close your notebook. Put it in your backpack. Your green book should be in your backpack.
What are we doing for our green book homework?
Well, who can tell Colton that didn't raise his hand? I'm putting a check by your name. You're supposed to raise your hand and you're yelling out. Who can tell Colton? What are we doing in our big book? Brady?
We're doing like the chapter review.
Well, not exactly. Mary Kate?
We're studying.
Studying because your test is next Tuesday, so there's no, Colton, there's no particular activity that I will be checking tomorrow.
Are we also allowed to do the math games to help study?
That's what I was getting ready to say. So you may pack up what you need to for math. Okay, I'll check them while you're doing math games. Okay, so Dawson, if you leave your notebook out, I'll check them. Okay, so put your green book. If by chance you have been given permission to keep a green book at home, don't take another green book home, okay?
I already have one.
Okay. Colton, question?
So, we're just going to study over the lesson.
Yes, You can look over some of your assignments, look through the chapter some. There's nothing you'll be checking. Mary Kate, you want to turn the report?
Oh, sure.
Okay. And Dawson, I'll check your office. Now, we
Bye,
have
Finn and
about
Emma.
5 or 6